So in terms of the setup, obviously the same, nothing really there to change as we said at the start. So top of the backswing, both of these are going to be pretty similar. And what we want to try to see is the hand, or the right hand now, as we release the club back down to, in theory, cover the left hand.
Yes.
Okay, so as we came through this one, you see your left arm sort of pulling away from the body.
Yes.
Can still see it, still see it, still see it there. You see your left elbow sort of pulled in this way, and your hands are a bit close to the body. Whereas this one, we release the club a bit better. It's seeing there, but now it's starting to disappear, and now it's gone. And look how much further your arms now away from the body.
Yeah, as opposed to that one, it's still crunched up.
Exactly, yes, it's pulling in. So that extension, now part of the reason why you're in the ground behind the golf ball is because your extension now in your arms is greater, so therefore your hands are coming through a little bit lower than normal and just popping the ground. Part of that is, though, because you're just hanging back a little bit on your right side, okay? So what we're going to try to do is, as we swing to the top of the backswing, I don't want to add too much thought in the swing at the moment, but the reason why we hit the ground here is because you often have suffered, or not suffered, but the ball going this way, to try and stop it slice to the right, you try to swing it to the left, which to do so, you do off the back foot. So you off the back foot and try and swing it left, okay? Then your arms pull in, club face stays open, and we get the slice. Now the hands and arms are maintaining their width and extending through, so the right arm now is covering the left arm. If you hang back just a little bit, okay, you let the ground be on the ball. So if we can get that sensation of moving a little bit more this way to target. So at this point now, you see your knees sort of almost coming together. There's a little bit of a delayed release, and then they come through just again a little bit late in the swing. And when we say late, it should be happening at 5.34, and it's happening at 5.53, so it's split second. It's not a lot, but just a smidgen, as we know.
It's going to make a difference.
Exactly, and those tiny little adjustments there, I mean, again, and this is where golfers are difficult, because we're talking split second adjustment there, because a split second difference there, and
a huge
40 yards
out on the fairway.
Exactly, and that's why golfers are tricky. So in terms of the release, I think looser grip pressure, definitely number one. I think when we're getting sweaty in the palms, maybe, grip staying a bit slippier, you may consciously or unconsciously grip it tighter. As the score's getting better, the anxiety levels rise, we grip it tighter. So you're probably not aware of it. It just sometimes happens.
I've never thought about how hard I'm gripping the stick.
Very few people do. And I would say roughly on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like a white knuckle ride and on a whatever, fairground ride or whatever, and 1's going to come out of your hands, you want to be around 4 or 5. Most people are around sort of 6, 7, pushing 8, maybe 9. So a little bit, I don't think you go down that, I mean, they used to say years ago, imagine you're holding a bird, you're not going to squeeze it to kill it, or holding a tube of toothpaste, the toothpaste won't come out. That, to me, I think is a little bit loose, okay? It needs to be secure. Like if we're gripping it correctly in the fingers, okay, it will be secure. If it's in the palm too much, we're wrapping the hand round, we'll tend to grip with the fingers, and then we tense the forearm. It's nice and relaxed.
In the forearm.
Exactly, because see when I tried to move those arms through initially, your arm was like a solid stone. So a bit looser at grip pressure, and then feel that sort of swish of the club as we hit it. That's going to square the club face up. Don't try to square the club face up by pulling the club to the left this way, okay? That's what often happens. A few shots going, and you might have found a couple of shots maybe on 7 or 9 or 8 or whatever, just started leaking a little bit maybe to the right. So one just went to the right, and once a couple go right, then you start trying to swing further left, and then go further right. And that's the sort of negative downward spiral we get. Okay, so that makes sense then, yes? So looser grip, swish that club, get that right arm covering the left arm, not sort of blocking off here. As you can see, those two positions there for me are sort of the keys, with a straighter extension with the arms, and the right hand now covers the left, this one all bent in with the elbows, glove hand visible. So have some more then, good stuff. Right there, Martin, well done.